one.
Great.
I feel like everything I believed in, I was doing it backwards. You know, family and stuff like that, it just looks bad if you're moving in with your boyfriend who you're not married to and don't even know if you're getting married.
There was a time in my life where I was homeless. I was 17. I was confused, broken. I was stressed. I had been working 2 jobs. I was a senior in high school. I had a lot on my plate. And I just remember feeling very lonely and broken and confused. And I just even remember feeling angry at God because I just didn't know why my life was the way it was.
The world was calling me, you know. It was like, let's go clubbing, you know, let's go drinking, let's go smoking. And I made a lot of bad choices, you know, just chasing the world and really, at times, treating God like a jacket, you know, and I was taking him on and off.
Before I knew God, I was very depressed. My family split up. I lived with my dad, my sister lived with my mom. And throughout that very difficult time, my dad would tell me that he feels like something was missing. He thought that maybe that thing was God. And in that really difficult place, we started searching for God. We tried to go to different churches in the area. And during that process of exploring, there was a day where my dad went out for a run. That was kind of his way of coping with stress. And he went for a run and he never came back.
I was raised Jehovah's Witness, so growing up, we believe in God being greater than Jesus. It was more like following religion. It was a lot of stuff that we could not do. It was like making sure that we were following the rules. It was always a constant reminder, like if you don't do this, you're gonna be destroyed. Because in my heart, I always wanted to follow God. I just didn't know how.
I guess I was looking for love, but I was looking for love in all the wrong places. I know that sounds kind of cliche-ish, but it was true. My father was absent from the home, so I figured, you know, why not go out and meet somebody? Meet some, you know, a guy maybe that'll help me fulfill this love that I need. Not having my father there affected my relationship with God because I looked at God like my earthly father. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to pray to you. You're just going to let me down like he did.
I felt like I didn't need friends. I didn't need those relationships. And that's exactly what we became, was really good friends.
Mm-hmm.
My first time at City Life was really interesting. I came in and was immediately greeted by people I had never met before who made me feel like I had been there that whole time.
I think Ellen Terror at the door, and they made me feel welcome, and they told me I could go get coffee or tea that was back there. That was strange. Because normally you go to church, you can't eat or drink in the sanctuary, so that was weird for me. But it felt like it was okay to be there. Like this was where I was supposed to be.
Across the street is a Dunkin' Donuts where I go to my break. I walked in and everyone's smiling and they're greeting and they're handing out cards and they're saying, God bless you. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know, so I go up to the register. The cashier says, you can get whatever you want. They're paying for it. And I'm like, what? She's like, whatever you want. So I was like, okay, I'll take an iced coffee. She was like, and I was like, okay, a donut. And all right, well, a dozen donuts.
He comes in the door with these giant bags of Dunkin' Donuts food and coffee and just anything you can imagine from Dunkin' Donuts. And he told me that it was actually a church there that was actually paying for everyone's meal, and they just wouldn't let him go until he had everything that he wanted.
And it just scares myself sometimes saying it, but I know one day I'm going to be a pastor, and City Life is awesome. I feel like I'm in the right place where I can grow and be nurtured.
I see it being a place where my kids can grow, and for me that is like a dream come true.
When we had Dean, our 4th child, he's 3 months old now, we had so much support from our life group during that time. So much support. I mean, everyone brought us dinner, lunch. They had meals planned out for us. You know, my schedule at work was so crazy, but everything just fell in place. All the meals were taken care of. Nobody had to cook. You know, it just was awesome.
Yeah. I was just coming to check it out, you know, Who knew 5 years later I would still be here?
After a couple months in city life, I kind of made the decision that that's a step that I needed to take was, to get baptized. By that point, I was on board with, taking my first step to follow Jesus, and, it was an act of obedience.
Honestly, I was a little bit afraid of it. To get baptized in front of a community of believers is a very vulnerable thing. It's a way of sort of cementing yourself in that place, that this is my community, this is my family, this is my home. God put on my heart that he was calling me to go all in for him. I run out from behind the soundboard and I go find Bodie, who was leading the sound team at the time. I said, Bodie, I gotta go.
And after I got baptized, it was like I just felt new. It was an awesome feeling. I know I have a lot to learn, but I am so thankful, that God has freed me from what I thought was the truth.
Being the one is a humbling experience when you really think about it. And you realize that the God of the universe cares about you so deeply, and that he desires a personal relationship with you. To realize that in God's eyes you have that worth, that you have that value. It's a value that you won't find from other people. It's an incredibly humbling experience.
I'm Brianna.
And I'm Andrew.
And we're the one.
My name is Shalea.
My name is Daryl.
And we're the one.
I'm Brian, and I'm the one.
I'm Angel, and I'm the one.
My name is Mara. I'm the one.